In this video, I want to show you how to do the smacking acetate technique with a little bit of a twist on it, a variation for what we usually do. But before we do that, let's go ahead and review the smacking acetate technique. This is one of my favorite techniques because it's fast, it's easy, and you can create great colorful backgrounds. So you'll notice that I've stamped right on the smacking acetate technique here. So let me show you how I did that. You want to take a window sheet and just scribble on it. So as you're using your markers to scribble on it, just think about what direction you want your pattern to be in, and just go ahead and add the color to your window sheet. It's always best to start with the lightest color of marker, just so that you don't get darker ink onto it, and just keep adding color here. And I'm going to add a third color. So far I've added Marina Mist, Melon Mambo, and this is Night of Navy. Make sure that it's a large enough surface that it's going to cover up your glossy cardstock. And then I've just taken a Stampin' Mist bottle here, put some water into it, and I'm going to mist it. And then you can take a second window sheet, put it on top, and just use your fingers to go over it. Open it up. Take two pieces of glossy cardstock, put them back to back so that the matte side is inside, the glossy side is outside. Put them onto your card or onto your window sheet. Put the top piece back on again so you're making your sandwich, and just go over it. And I just like to go ahead and apply my finger to get all of those bubbles out, and I'll show you why in a moment. So once you've done that, you can just go ahead, open up the window sheet, take your piece out to dry, and this way you've got a second piece that's ready to go again right away. To clean your window sheets, just spray them with a little bit of water, use a paper towel, clean them up, and they're ready to go for your next project. I'll show you this other one that I did here. You'll notice that on this one I didn't take the bubbles out, so I got a really different look. So you can decide if you want different kinds of backgrounds, leave the bubbles in, take the bubbles out, whatever you want to do, and play with different colors and different patterns. Now let me show you how to do this card, which is our variation on the earlier one that we did. So what I'm going to do for this card is very much the same thing. I take my window sheet, lay it down. I'm going to use, again, Marina Mist. This time I'm going to do more of a checkerboard design. So just go ahead, use the checkerboard, add some color there. Instead of the Melon Mambo, this time I'm going to use Wild Wasabi. So I'm going to add some of that green in between our blue here. And again, I'm going to add some Night of Navy. So I'm going to just take and fill in the spaces in between all those colors that I've done. So just add some Night of Navy here. And this time I've taken a sheet of watercolor paper. I've stamped on it with Versamark, clear embossed it with some clear powder. Now I'm going to take and spray directly onto my watercolor paper and onto here. Now because I'm just doing a single sheet this time, I'm just going to take, actually I'm going to add a little bit more water. I'm just going to take and put it right down onto here. Press it well into this wet ink that we have here, and then just pull it up, and then I can just put that aside to dry, and when it is dry you can have a finished card like that. So we've got two different ways to use the smacking acetate, the traditional way and a variation. Hope you've enjoyed this video. Thanks for watching.